Hey y'all, what's up? In today's episode of Shit I Be Thinking About, I saw a video from one of my mutuals that kind of sparked this, and I actually do be thinking about it in the back of my mind. He mentioned that he let his nieces paint his nails some time ago, and without any thought of it being negative, attended a work function and was asked to leave for being unprofessional. It sucks that there was no consideration of it possibly being symbolic or just a life choice. Repressed people in control, not accepting folks with individual expression. Needless to say, he never went back to work with his nails painted again, and I understand. This trailed off to me thinking about how my son and others in the Black community were and are still being discriminated against wearing natural hairstyles at work. The tight-ass conservatives at my company wouldn't hire him because of it. Look, I know he had dreads down to his ass, but he was applying for a warehouse job. Did you think that he was going to be representing the company on a global scale? Now, although that's somewhat related, it's a different video, so let me cut back to what I was talking about. Me personally, I'm in a unique position. I work in an equipment garage, as if I hadn't mentioned that 1,000 times before. So I guess not being in an office setting allows me some flexibility. Plus, I have the type of personality where I do things that are unexpected, but not surprising. So no one really batted an eye when I started coming to work with my nails painted. I've had some friends and a couple of coworkers tell me they were afraid to give it a shot. I guess y'all ain't ready yet. My normal pattern is black with green middles. Most of y'all can figure out why. I will say there's a glimmer of hope in the future. I was up the hall to speak with HR around the holidays and ran into the owner of the company. She excitedly complimented me on my themed nails. Perhaps we are progressing? I'm doing the St. Patrick's theme this week. Slancha. Anyway, as long as dinosaurs are still in charge of this world and insecure individuals who find discomfort in anything that hasn't been beaten into their heads as normal will always be an obstacle. It's amazing how if people would just take the time to inquire, it could be a pretty good conversation piece and maybe even bring people together. There could be a good story behind it or no particular reason at all. The way I see it, straight men with painted nails are only a distraction to people looking for something to upset them. It seems as a progressive society is still a very distant dream. And that, my friends, is shit I be thinking about. Y'all have a good one. Deuces.